Hi, how mission-based risk assessment can help your TPRM program, and that is third-party risk assessment. Well, pretty simple, but I'll get there. So here's the challenge perhaps your organization, your small business is facing today. More and more organizations are relying on third-party to assist their organizations and leverage their work and outsource some of their work as well. That requires you to send information to a third party, basically losing the control of that information. When it's in your data center, when it's in your cloud environment, you establish the security controls, you establish the security bounds of your information. But when it goes to the third party, you sort of lose that control to a degree. Now, these relationships are driven by contract. So you do have some negotiation power there to ensure that the security controls that you require within the organization are applied on a third party. Sometimes you can use a questionnaire such as the Share Assessment Standardized SIG questionnaire that is available online. It has two versions, a full version and a light version. Or you can even require these organizations to provide you a certification such as a ISO 27001 certification or any independent third-party assessment of their organization's security controls. That also could help assist in ensuring that your data is secure in that organization. But here comes the challenge though. You start sending information, your assessments between a full assessment and a light assessment will depend on the criticality of the data that you're sending to them. But what happens if most of the data that you send out for a third party is that critical data for your organization, requiring sort of a full assessment of that organization? That takes time and resources, and of course, money as well. So how you segregate what are actually the top of the top information that you're sending? What are the vendors that are most important? Well, that is when the mission-based cybersecurity assessment comes into place. Understanding what data you're sending to a vendor that relates directly to the mission, vision, and services that you provide to your customers and shareholders are going to be on the top of your list. So you're going to find the top of the top, right? And then you assess them first. You spend the time in there, the resources and the money to make sure those are properly protected outside of your organization, because that will impact basically the bottom line of your organization. The other ones fall into place as second, third, and fourth, and so on, to make sure that you spend the time, the necessary time, on those that are very critical to your organization. That's how a mission-based approach can help even your third-party risk program management. Now, that starts way before the third-party discussion. That is start with you in your organization, identifying what is actually critical, identifying what business processes and solutions that support the mission and vision, and then identifying from an IT perspective what solutions tie to the infrastructure that support those. So understanding the breadcrumbs from, what I like to say, from the wall outlet to the mission and vision and services that you provide to the organization, understanding the entire life cycle, and will allow your third-party program to adjust accordingly, understanding what is necessary to be protected up to most critical, providing most of the time the services and the money that needs to be done for this particular full assessment, and ensuring that your organization information is protected even if it is outside of your network.